Quincy, break your own U18 world record. You advance to the final. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Like I've never been this happy a day in my life when it came to track. I mean, I've been working for this moment.
That's right. Quincy has been working for that moment. But you won't believe what happened 1 month later. Quincy took the track and field worlds by storm and is heading to Paris as the 6th fastest 400-meter runner in the world this year. He has smashed records in back-to-back competitions in every event he's competed in. His performance has made him virtually unbeatable, earning him a place among the best youngsters in history. But what's more surprising is how he managed to do all these at the age of 16. Just recently, Quincy broke the 400-meter World U18 record at Dunedin, Florida. This is the third time this year that the 16-year-old Wilson has beaten his own record, proving he is one of the most exciting young talents in track and field. Alas, you won't believe how it all happened. His amazing performance has everyone talking and shows he is more than a rising star in athletics. But if you missed out on his rise to the top, be sure to watch this video to the end because what Quincy just did has changed everything about track and field. Under the bright lights at the University of Florida in Gainesville, a rising high school junior went head-to-head with some of the nation's top pros. The 2024 Holloway Pro Classic is one of the best ways to squeeze in one more race for the few Olympians who participated before heading to Paris. The 16-year-old Bullis High School rising junior first broke the under-18 record this summer at the 2024 US Olympic Track and Field Trials. He did so in the qualifying rounds with a time of 44.66. He then broke his own newly set record in the semi-finals with his recent performance. Quincy Wilson, who is now the youngest ever US Olympic track and field athlete, is from Bullis High School in Potomac, Maryland. His performance on the track is impressive and way beyond his years. And if you haven't noticed his meteoric rise in recent months, you've definitely missed out. Hailing from Maryland, Wilson has been turning heads in athletics for the past couple of months, but in early 2024 he reached a new level by setting a junior world record in the indoor 400 meters, clocking 45.76 at the New Balance Indoor Nationals in Boston. This time would have placed him 4th at the senior level in the 2024 World Athletics Indoor Championships. He was later pitched out as a surprise addition to Team USA for the upcoming Olympic Summer Games in Paris 2024. Though he finished 6th in the 400-meter final with a time of 44.94 last month, he was set to become the youngest male US track Olympian ever as part of the 4x400-meter relay squad if selected. Back in 2022, before he even turned 15, Quincy Wilson grabbed his 5th National AAU Junior Olympic Games title by defending his 400-meter crown. He ran a 47.59 in the semi-finals, smashing Obeah Moore's 30-year-old under-14 national record in the US. Fast forward to January 2024 and Wilson set a new indoor 500-meter world record for under-18s with a time of 1 minute and 1.27 at the VA Showcase. He was not just a one-trick pony though, he was also speedy in the 200 meters and earlier this month clocked a 1 minute 50.44 seconds to win the 800 meters at an event in Myrtle Beach, SC. Outdoors, Wilson's 45.19 in the 400 meters at the Florida Relays on March 29th was the fastest time in the US this year at any level and the 6th fastest time in the world for 2024. That 45.19 was a game changer for Wilson because it automatically got him into the US Olympic team trials happening in late June in Eugene, Oregon. Now that he's qualified and he is 16, that maybe could easily turn into an I'm in, especially if he helps strengthen the fierce men's 4x400 meter relay team. And he really stepped up. At the trials, the high schooler had an awesome weekend. He ran 3 400-meter races under 45 seconds, including a new under-18 world record, a 44.59 in the semi-finals, breaking a 42-year-old record. If he makes the US team, Wilson will be just 16 years and 200 days old by the Paris 2024 opening ceremony. If he competes, he'll become the youngest US track and field athlete ever at the Olympics, beating Arthur Newton's record of 17 years and 165 days. After Wilson's incredible run in Boston, Noah Lyles, the current sprint champion in the 100 and 200 meters, tweeted about him saying, "He is him." Wilson definitely wants to be racing alongside Lyles this summer. In an interview with Sirius Magazine, he shared his confidence about making it happen. Wilson said after his record-breaking performance,
I've looked up to him for a long time, but Now I think it's my turn because I'm coming up to the upper generation now. I can't wait to get on the. I hope I can be able to make the team and things like that because right now, as of right now, is looking forward. I think I may go to the trials this summer.
I guess his dream is about to come true, but you know, back in September last year, Wilson grabbed the spotlight in the athletics world and scored a new deal with Balance, making him one of the youngest high school athletes to land a big endorsement deal. He's now part of the New Balance team, joining stars like Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Coco Gauff. However, Wilson continues to rewrite records and achieve great results. His professionalism on the track is evident in his focus and drive. A few days ago, at the Holloway Pro Classic 400 meters, the competition was fierce. Olympian Bryce Deadman led the race with Wilson hot on his heels. As they got close to the finish line, Wilson matched Deadman stride for stride and edged him out at the very last moment. Finally, he grabbed the win with a new under-18 world record of 44.20 seconds. And after crossing the finish line, his joy and enthusiasm were clear, showing that he is not only a talented athlete, but also one who genuinely enjoys his sport.
Wilson and Deadman headed to Paris and they meet the line.
Quincy Wilson's future in track and field is bright. His performances so far indicate that he will continue to excel and make an amazing addition to the lineup. On the other hand, Deadman has also been quite impressive this season, running a personal best of 44.22, just shy of his all-time best. Fans are eagerly anticipating more showdowns between him and Wilson, showcasing their exceptional 400-meter talents. And now Quincy Hall, Team USA's 4x400 meter relay pool, is looking formidable, featuring a mix of veterans and rising stars like Bryce Deadman, young Quincy Wilson, and seasoned 400 meter hurdler Trevor Bassett, who is continually improving his speed. Adding to the excitement of the event, Christian Taylor was concluding his illustrious career during the men's 400 meter race. Even though Quincy Wilson is just starting out, Bryce Deadman took the early lead, showing his strength with a substantial advantage after the first 200 meters. Deadman, who has the fourth fastest time in the country this year, maintained his lead. However, despite his age, Quincy Wilson began closing the gap, and Matthew Bowling also made progress during the race. Wilson's performance was remarkable as he and Deadman raced closely, crossing the finish line almost simultaneously. Wilson's time of 44.2 seconds set a new world under-18 record, making him the second fastest American this year. The race demonstrated Wilson's ability to perform with the experience of a veteran athlete. His patience, strength, and determination were evident as he timed his performance perfectly. Wilson's growth and the future in 400-meter running look promising. With the amazing performances he's been putting up over the course of the outdoor season, Wilson may have moved himself up the pecking order of the US 400-meter contingent. But the big question is, will Wilson feature on the mixed 4x400, or could he be selected for the men's 4x400? Whatever the case, his ability to remain focused and driven, combined with his natural talent, makes him an exciting athlete to watch. His recent race results show he has a bright future ahead in the sport. Do you agree with me? Is there a chance that Quincy will put up the best performance at the Olympics? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.